This is Matt and Allison's Rube Goldberg project. We're gonna get things rolling. We're gonna instructionalize and verbalize how it's gonna all work. So we're gonna have our handy-dandy little ball here, Dillip, and Dillip's he's gonna hang out on top of this light rafter. We're gonna release the ball, and it's gonna roll down the incline around the loopy-doo. It's gonna come down this thing. It's gonna hit the banana, and it's gonna come down this ramp where it's gonna hit the button, which is the paper plate, and that's gonna knock down all these CDs on this table. Woo. It's gonna line around, it's gonna go over the bridge of Khazad Doom over there, and it's gonna hit the book, the Slink's tail, which will hit the Maxwell House can, which has a string attached to it, which is gonna be like our little lever pulley thing for this little plastic CD right there, which has two Newton's cradle balls on this side. When the Maxwell can falls, it's going to yank that out from underneath. That's going to hit this. This is going to knock these CDs over. And the CDs are going to get to the rolling pin. The rolling pin's going to fall down and it's going to hit the book. The book is going to hit the longboard, which, if you come down here, it has a string attached to it. And the string is attached to the ball. And the longboard's going to pull the ball, and when the ball moves, it's going to release this string, which is going to have our pendulum mallet swing forward and hit the switch lever to turn on the air compressor to blow up this balloon. And that Perez Nelson might try take 5. Keeps going down the incline.
Yes, yes. Oh. Oh, come on, come on. Yes! Oh my God. What? No. Take forever to blow up. I can't believe that word.
Alright, so question number 1. Discuss how you came up with your ideas.
I had to volunteer at my place I volunteer at, and I was there for 5 hours, so I figured might as well draw out the Rube Goldberg machine, and I just kind of thought about what logically would have made sense to do. Even though a lot of the steps I came up with were completely ridiculous, and
No,
we didn't actually do.
We worked with the things we had.
We worked with the things we had.
We found the garage things, and we
Yeah.
just put it together, and it was... It
Kind of pulled it out of
happened.
the air. It's great.
It was nice, like things in the corner, and just
Yeah.
like, let's use that. Discuss... Oh, how did your ideas change during the project? Everything changed.
Everything changed.
Everything.
Well, it mostly came with mistakes. Every time something didn't work, we figured we'd have to change it, or anytime we lacked the proper materials to build something, we'd have to improvise and kind of come up with an alternative strategy.
Well, like for how we changed so much stuff. Like when we were doing the inclined planes, and that didn't work, so we used little guardrails.
Oh, yeah.
And then our
That's
little... We were gonna do milk and cereal.
Milk and
You said
cereal.
that was okay.
I thought it was okay. I saw it in his instructional video.
It was not okay.
Alright.
Okay, where is potential energy stored in your machine?
In my hand.
Slash
in the ball.
the ball.
Slash the ball. And in the pendulum, in the hammer pendulum.
Yes.
And the Newton's cradle.
All of it.
And
all the CDs have potential energy.
yeah,
Like
I guess.
potential fall?
Yeah, potential to fall, and I guess.
And then the Maxwell coffee
Maxwell
can.
coffee can and the rolling pin.
And your skateboard.
I don't think skateboard has potential because it's still on the ground, but.
It's on an incline.
That's right. Oh, yeah, potential energy.
Boom.
Yeah, your driveway naturally slopes down.
Yes, it does. What are the energy transfers / steps?
Okay, step 1, you drop the ball and you release the ball. The ball travels down the inclines and bounces off the walls and
Goes
stuff.
down.
And it transfers. I guess the first real transfer of energy is at the button, which activates the CDs. CDs all transfer energy to each other. That leads to the book. It hits the first book, the little skink's tail, and then the book transfers energy to the coffee can. The coffee can falls down to the ground, and then that pulls the stopper away from the Newton's cradle. The Newton's cradle swings and hits the other CDs. The CDs go up the ramp and they hit the rolling pin. The rolling pin falls down and hits another book, which then falls forward and hits my skateboard, which then pulls a string and pulls a ball and releases the pendulum, which hits the switch on the air compressor.
Boom. What simple machines are used? We got that inclined plane.
Yeah, we definitely have the inclined plane. We have the I guess I would consider it a wheel and axle, the skateboard, because the skateboard's got 4 wheels and it pulls the string, which transfers the energy through to the hammer. We have the hammer's a pendulum. It's not a simple machine, but
Got
it's
that pendulum.
there. And I guess I would consider I guess you could consider some of the inclines wedges to a degree. Or wheel and axle. Also, I guess the rolling pin could be a wheel and axle. That's definitely a wheel.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Are we good?
I
Next
think that's
question.
about all I got. I think that's about all I got on simple
Okay.
machines.
What were the different jobs on your team?
We
You pretty
kind of
much
shared
came
the
up
work.
with, yeah, it was evenly split definitely, but you came up with the diagram.
Yeah, the main
and then we
concept, and
kinda-
then we kind of both enhanced on it as
Yeah.
we saw fit.
I got the pendulum. Then you
The
were like all the
pendulum,
inclined planes. You
yeah.
found the stuff in the corner.
Yeah, found this up.
That
in the
was
corner.
awesome.
Good stuff.
Yeah,
Allison operated the saw blades.
that was terrifying.
Heart
Heart attacks. Did you work together well?
Yes,
Yes.
I think we definitely did.
All
We'll
the
work for beef
togetherness.
ravioli.
How did you solve differences of opinion? We didn't really have
We
any.
didn't really have any differences of opinion.
It was just kind of like we were just like, yeah, that
It's like,
sounds
dude,
good. Let's do
sounds
it.
good, let's do it.
And if it didn't work, change it.
Dynamic.
What is each member most proud of? What are you most proud of?
I'm most proud of your pendulum idea. I thought that was great with the hammer and the mallet, and how quickly we bounced back from cereal milk being like, oh crap, how do we do this? Then being able to go straight to the air compressor and do it no problem.
Yeah.
That was really
I'm most proud of that we got that done.
Yeah.
Like the 5th try.
I know.
And it didn't mess up. I'm proud of that.
Yeah, me too.
And that you did that with your skateboard. How you
Yeah.
were like, let's put this under
Thanks,
here
bro.
and we got this.
Thanks,
Yes.
bro.
It's awesome. All right. Okay, we can discuss. We can, okay. We can do calculations in a different little
Different
dealio.
segment.
Yep. Discuss the principles of physics you used.
Definitely used gravity. There's a lot of that.
We used a lot.
There was a lot of frictional force, and overcoming that, like to get the Maxwell House can to fall, the force of the book hitting the Maxwell House can had to be enough to break the friction coefficient that was holding it there.
The collisions with all the CDs.
Yeah, lots of collisions with
Lots
the
of
CDs and
collisions.
stuff like that.
Free fall for the rolling
I
pin.
guess you can consider that projectile motion like a type 2 problem with the
That would-
falling of the rolling pin to hit
And the
book.
Maxwell House.
And the Maxwell House can.
Yep.
Pendulums and the oscillations between that and the air compressor.
What else?
Acceleration of the ball.
Oh yeah, because that on that last incline.
Yeah, it speeds up
it
because
speeds
it's
up
a
a
steeper
lot.
constant.